once we settled down after the first half, kind of opening night jitters, and we just started making a simple play, we were in great shape because, they were reacting to stuff. He'd kick it, the ball started to move. We had 30 assists, and I think only 5 turnovers in the second half. So we just settled down. In the first half, we were scattered, and it just felt like opening night. Everybody was a little too on edge, but it was a really good second half for us.
Guys, I think we're like plus 10 to start the fourth without it, something like that. How big was that stretch, and how much you like that group that you put out?
Yeah, I mean, we've got vets coming off the bench who just know how to play, know how to win. Guys like Otto and Belly, Andre. Damian Lee was fantastic tonight. And, when Steph's on the bench and Jordan is out there making plays, we're able to spread the floor and get the ball moving. And that group plays really well together. So a lot of fun to watch.
Steve, to follow up on that, obviously it's just one game, but so often when Steph came off the floor last year, everybody struggled to get this kind of win in the second half. When it's playing like this, what does it do for the early confidence of the team?
Yeah, I think we were building confidence in the preseason, and obviously we go 5-0 in the preseason, and then all that goes out the window because records don't matter. But we felt in the preseason, I've been telling you guys, for a couple of weeks now, I really like this team, but you still have to go out and prove it. And I think when you go out there for the first time every year, opening night, there's just some nerves, and you got to get over that hump. First half, I did not recognize the team I was watching. They were not the team that I've watched the last 3 weeks in camp. Second half, that's who we are. Floor spacing, ball movement, hitting singles, nothing crazy, solid defense. So really good win.
When they are swarming stuff like they did, how useful is what Beatles does?
Yeah, that's the thing with Belly is he's much more than just a shooter. I think he's always been known as a pick and pop 5, but he had 4 assists. When he gets the ball in space and people run at him, we've seen it throughout camp. He can pump fake, put it on the floor, and find people. Great passer, just a really good basketball player. And, he's mentioned to our staff several times how much he's enjoying playing with our team because he gets to just, play the game, and he's not kind of, pigeonholed as a specialist. He gets to just play the whole game. And I think that's kind of who our team has always been. That's why guys with good feel have always been a great fit with us. And he's absolutely a great fit.
Hey, Steve, it's funny, but, the following up on all these things that you're talking about, how much do you sense the strength in numbers being a part of this year's identity as it was in other seasons?
I mentioned it to the group the other day. It just feels like 5-6 years ago when we just had guys up and down the roster who could play. We've got guys who are injured who could play, so I think we're really deep. You think about, Clay and James coming back at some point. We played all 12 guys. Gary played 7 seconds, made a steal, made a great play. He's going to make an impact on our team. So the whole key when you have that situation is everybody's got to just commit and understand. Tonight might be one guy's night, and tomorrow might be somebody else's. And as long as everyone commits and is all in, then we got a chance to really be good.
Jordan was one of those guys who looked like a different player in the first half. Second half, he found his rhythm, and it seemed to be a big boost for you guys. Is that going to be a wild ride, the Jordan Poole figuring out how to do this thing?
Yeah, it's still going to be a little bit of a roller coaster with Jordan. But the great thing is he's earned his confidence. And, opening night, national TV, the only game going, everybody's watching, and he makes some huge shots in the second half to get us started. And, that's what we know he can do. Now we've got to continue to work with him on, not letting Avery Bradley back cut him, for a 3 and, plays like that. And he knows it. But I'm going to stay on him, and I'm going to keep mentioning those plays to you guys so that he can read it too. And because that's what separates a championship type player from the guy who scores a lot of points. And that's what it's going to take for him. He's got to lock in on the other end. But just really happy for him, how well he's playing, how confident he is. And as I said, he's earned it. He's worked really, really hard.
Was that a right angle tweet?